Well, greetings. So we are continuing our series on season 2 of The Chosen. And this Sunday, we're going to be looking at a scene from scripture that we find in John chapter 5, verse 1 through 9, which is the healing of the lame man at the Pool of Bethesda. And I thought that in preparation for this Sunday that might be helpful to get a little bit of context and understand this area and this actual place called the Pool of Bethesda. So the Pool of Bethesda is still there today. You can visit it when you're in Jerusalem. It was originally a water reservoir, and during the time of Herod the Great, this and other pools became popular places for washing, and they were thought to have healing waters. This place would become known as Bethesda, which means house of mercy or house of grace. As Kevin Keating explains, during the time of the New Testament, it was common for people to believe that certain places, like the Pool of Bethesda, had miraculous powers to bring healing. And so some Jewish people might have even believed that this was because God had blessed these places. Others believed that the healing centers were actually connected to pagan gods like Acephalus. Now, the Pool of Bethesda was specifically known to heal people only at a specific time when the waters had been stirred up. Now, we know today that this was most likely because of an underground hot spring that fed this pool. But it was believed that if only the first person who reached the stirring waters was healed. And so what you would find, as we see in scripture, people with debilitating sicknesses, injuries, or birth defects would oftentimes congregate around these miraculous places like Bethesda in hopes of having their sickness healed. Now, some people might have had family members to carry them back and forth from home and help them when needed, but others were basically homeless people who had to beg to receive food and care. So all of this is playing out within the context of what we're talking about in our scripture passage today, or this Sunday, I should say. But Jesus asks a really interesting question, and I think one that we should all consider in our own respect, and is he asked the man, "Do you want to be healed?" Now, I think it seems like an obvious question, but there's sometimes more to the question than meets the eye. And we're going to explore this and so much more this coming Sunday in worship at First Church Siloam at 10 o'clock. So I hope you'll join us either in person or online as we ask the question, do you want to be healed?